The gloves are coming off, Aunt Sheridan. I hate Fancy. I want to see her screaming in pain.
Would you control yourself?
Why? Fancy showed her true self to us tonight. She is just as selfish and nasty as we are.
Speak for yourself.
The nerve of her. How dare she come in here and give us orders? How dare she tell us to leave Luis to her?
What else did you expect?
That's not even half of it. Did you hear what she said about my face? She did this to me, and does she feel guilty about it? No. She tells me to stop being the victim. I am the victim. I am Fancy's victim. My own sister destroyed my face and my life. No man will even look at me, let alone touch me with these horrible scars, except Luis.
That's just another fantasy.
No, he made love to me.
Yeah, under duress. He made love to you because my father forced him to, and the sooner you get that through your head, the better.
It was much more than that. I felt it. Luis told me that my face didn't matter to him.
Honey, he was being kind.
No, he meant it. Luis is loving and gentle and wonderful, and he deserves a much better woman than Fancy.
You're only going to get hurt.
I can take care of myself. Now, first things first, we have to break up Luis and Fancy.
Well, good luck.
Oh, you are going to help me. We made a pact. Together, we will break up Luis and Fancy, even if we have to kill her.
No, absolutely no.
You made a deal with me, Aunt Sheridan. We are going to tear Luis and Fancy apart, and if we have to kill her to do it, then too bad. You made a promise to me. A solemn vow. Together, we will get rid of Fancy. If we have to kill her to do that, then so be it.
No, I will not kill Fancy. When we joined forces, murder was not an option.
So what are you saying, Aunt Sheridan? Have you given up already?
No.
Have you given up on Luis? Have you let Fancy win him back already?
No. I will do anything to get Luis back. Almost anything. Because Fancy is not right for Luis. I am. But there is no reason why we should kill her to break them up.
I don't see why not. It would be easier. I mean, there are a million ways to do it right here on the estate. We could push her off the cliffs onto the rocks.
Pretty. Murder is off the table.
What is your wonderful idea, then, to get Luis away from Fancy?
I'll use our past.
What does that mean?
Oh. Luis and I have some pretty incredible memories together. Memories of passion, adventure. That'll definitely bring him back to me. Yeah. And, of course, we have a child together. He'll realize how important it is for the two of us to be together so that Marty has an intact family.
It's gonna take forever. Come on, a shot to the heart, a quick, sharp knife. We could get rid of Fancy tonight. Or push her off the cliffs. Problem solved. Pretty. Memories, please. Fancy and Luis have memories, too.
No, not as strong as the ones that Luis and I have. And, of course, we'll always have our past lives. Fine. It will bring Luis back to me. And even the memories that we have created in this life are rock solid.
Such as?
Such as the memory we have of dancing the tango.
No puedo olvidar la noche que te vi. No dejo de soñar y solamente pienso en ti.
Always dance like this.
And we will, every day for the rest of our lives.
Tu forma de mover
There's nothing that Fancy can do that will ever compete with that. I remind Luis of what we shared together. He will forget all about Fancy. She can't compete.
Yes, Luis. Make love to me. I shared some wonderful memories with Luis, too.
Oh, my God. Not this again. A memory, okay? One. You are a child, and a disturbed one at that.
No, Luis made love to me.
Ooh. Ooh. You just keep living in your fantasy world, sweetheart. Let me tell you something, honey. Reality, it always trumps fantasy in the end.
You could think whatever you would like, Aunt Sheridan, but Luis and I shared something deep and meaningful.
Yeah, under duress.
You have no idea what we shared.
Okay, look, I don't want to keep arguing with you. We keep going round and round in circles and keep ending up at the same spot. So let's just break up Luis and Fancy, and we'll hash this out in the end.
Fine. For once, I have to admit you're right. We need to figure out a way to break up Luis and Fancy.
Exactly.
I know. Since you won't let me kill her, how about I just make her uglier than I am? I mean, I'm sure they have plenty of chemicals left down by the pool.
No, you are so aggressive, and that will only backfire with Luis. Okay? He thinks he's so liberated, but in the end, he wants all the control.
Almond do. Even I know that.
Okay. The subtle approach works best with Luis. We need to let him think that he has decided that Fancy is the wrong woman for him on his own.
No way. That hasn't worked so far. To do something more than that, which is why I was using the implant to control Fancy. The crazier she got, the more Luis hated her.
Yeah, now they're closer than ever.
Thanks to you.
All right, look, would you just listen to me and do as I say? Because I know Luis better than you do.
Yeah, but you're chicken. You won't go the distance to get Luis back.
I will. I just won't go to extreme lengths.
Only time will tell.
It always does. Why did you bring me up here? We both know what Luis and Fancy are doing.
Don't make assumptions, Aunt Sheridan. We have to keep track of Fancy every minute so we can be one step ahead of her.
I've already seen Luis and Fancy make love before. It was gross enough the first time. I don't want to see them go at it again.
Shh. What's that music? Isn't that the tango?
Oh, no, she didn't. That bitch. She's trying to steal my memories with Luis.
Fancy is smarter than we thought.
That scheming little thief. How could she do something so low? She knows the tango is mine. That's what brought Luis so close to me in the first place.
She's always been selfish and grabby.
She's trying to confuse him. She's trying to steal my memories. Do my memories with Luis bother you that much? I mean, of course, you must have so many memories with Luis. Because they become a secret language between you and your lover. For instance, if Luis and I are walking across the estate and we see a particular kind of rose, all I have to say is, do you remember? And he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Our first date.
I bet this makes Aunt Sheridan get with the program. Doesn't seem to bother him. Wow, she's taken your place.
No, never.
So you still think the subtle approach is the way to get Fancy out of Louise's life?
Tramp. But she looks like she's gonna rip his pants off at any minute.
Isn't that the point of the tango?
Am I a good pupil?
The best. It's like I've never danced a tango before.
Did you hear that?
Yes, thank you very much.
I bet he doesn't even remember your name. God, she is good, isn't she?
That slut. It's not just a dance.
It's a language.
So what was that about the subtle approach? Do you still think it will work?
No, I don't.
Good. Because the subtle approach only works if we're all ladies, and there are no ladies in the Crane family. Fancy is not playing fair. Not only is she creating her own memories with Louise, she is erasing any memories you created with him.
I won't let her.
So what are you going to do about it? I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get Fancy out of Louise's heart, even if it means killing her. Are you with me? What is it, Aunt Sheridan?
I have to go.
What? Where are you going?
It's none of your business. I have things to do.
Wait! It'll be a lot easier if you help me, Aunt Sheridan. As soon as Fancy's out of the picture, all bets are off. I'll get rid of you too, any way I have to. Louise is mine.